Hey guys, it's Steve Grant here from stevegranthealth.com, and in this video we're really excited to announce that we now have launched the spring edition of our Simply Seasonal ebooks, which are available now. So starting off with spring, we're going to launch as we go through the year, the summer, autumn and winter editions as we go through as well. So what I wanted to do in this video is just to kind of show you what you're actually going to get from the Simply Seasonal Spring Edition ebook. And before I do that, I just want to give Faye a massive shout out with this because she's been super busy through the whole of last year creating all of the recipes for all of these ebooks that we're going to be putting out there. So well over 200 recipes, experimenting with different types of recipes and ingredients and that sort of thing. So we created some really nice recipes to send over to you. So a massive shout out to Faye for not only making the recipes but also photographing them all, and she's also the one that put the PDF together as well. So she's got a lot of skills. So we've a deep appreciation for the work that Faye does for us putting these things together. So let's jump into it, shall we? So we've got the front cover there. And then your first section is just a nice content section. And what you're going to find here is that you can actually link straight through to any recipe from these sections here. So for example, if I was to click on the vegan hash here, then that's going to jump me straight through to that section. So if you want to, you can simply use the opening contents page just to jump straight into whatever recipe you like the look of from there. So you'll see here we've got breakfast recipes, main meals, desserts, and we've also got some drinks thrown in there as well. And throughout the recipe book, we're very clear whether it's a vegan recipe, a veggie-based recipe, whether it contains meat or fish as well, just to make it nice and easy for you. We have focused throughout the ebooks that we've created to create 50% of the recipes as either vegan or vegetarian, and the other 50% I should say at least 50% of the recipes vegan or vegetarian, but there will be some meat and fish recipes in there as well. Everyone has their own food preferences, and we want to be open to supporting everyone and anyone based upon whatever their food preferences are. So going into the next little section, we've got a little bit of an introduction, and in here we're really just speaking about why we've created the seasonal kind of recipe books, some of the nutritional benefits for eating seasonally, some of the environmental benefits for eating seasonally as well, and some of the benefits to biodiversity for seasonal eating as well. And in each of our seasonal ebooks, we've also created a featured food list. And the ones that are highlighted in green, it actually means we've featured those foods and written more about those foods as well. So these are all good seasonal spring ingredients. But for example, if we want to jump into asparagus, we can jump to asparagus there and we can learn more about asparagus, some of the health benefits of consuming asparagus, some of the nutrients that are rich in asparagus, and then when it's in season, how to store it, how to prep it, how to cook it, and then ingredients that would generally work well with. So if you wanted to kind of freestyle things a little bit and just use asparagus in other ways beyond what we've put in the recipes here, then at least you've got some ideas of how you can combine those ingredients as well. So let's just scroll through some of those featured ingredients that we've got throughout the ebook. Then what you're going to find is that at the start of each section, the breakfast, the main meals, the desserts, and the drink section, you're going to have kind of a little page here that's put in where you can again link to each of the individual sections there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the last one of each section here, just to kind of give you an idea of what we put on the recipes that are on there. So here you can see smoked salmon breakfast bowl. This serves two. A little bit of information about this breakfast bowl, the ingredients for 2 servings, then the methodology, and then what we've done for every recipe within the ebook is we give the per serving calorie and macronutrient and fiber breakdown within that as well. Another thing that I just have to stress as well is that we have photos for every single recipe within the recipe book. There's nothing that bugs me more than recipe books that don't go to the effort of putting pictures within there so you can see potentially what that meal is going to look like as well. I think we want to eat a little bit with our eyes as well. We want to know that the food that we're creating it tempts us. We want to make it, and to some degree, we want to kind of know what it looks like by the time we've finished with it as well. So every recipe will have a photo that goes with it. Every recipe will have a per servings breakdown, calorie and macro breakdown with fiber, the amount of servings, and the ingredients and methodology that goes with it as well. So here you can see we go into the mains section, and then the main section we've got a whole bunch of different recipes. You can see here vegan recipes will have the vegan badge. Then you've got, as we go into veggie recipes, we'll have the veggie badge up in that top corner there. Again, we're just going to jump down to the last one on there. So we've got a spring fish pie. This time serves 4 ingredients, methodology, and again per serving breakdown of the macronutrients on there as well. Same with the desserts overview page. We can jump through again. Let's look at the beetroot brownies, which are a veggie-based recipe. Again, calorie and macro breakdown per brownie, serves 10 on there. And then a small section just with drinks where we just highlight some really nice spring-based drinks that you can introduce into your weekly nutrition routine. So I hope you found that really useful, just for me to scan through what you're going to get from the recipe book, and just going through some of the features of the ebook as well. And don't forget, SteveGrantHealth.com, we've got a whole bunch of just free recipes that you can engage with on there as well. And keep your eye out for the summer, autumn and winter editions that we're going to be releasing as we go through this year. We'll add in links to below this video so that you can actually go off and you can purchase this spring ebook as well. Of course, if you enjoy nutrition, lifestyle, functional medicine, if you enjoy that sort of thing, then do feel free to subscribe to this channel and give any videos that you like a thumbs up. It's always greatly appreciated. That's it from me, but I really hope that you enjoy the recipes from our spring edition e-cookbook, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks very much.